Well, time to show you one of my very favorite things, which is neck traction DIY. So for this, all you need is a long theraband. Shorter will work, but not as well. I like a medium strength, and a scrunchie or some other type of clip or band that you can use to clip onto the theraband where you want it. You'll understand in a second. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to tie our band in a loop. So I'm just making a knot at one end. And then from there, you want to get to a doorknob or even something a little lower, depending on the height that you choose. And again, this will make sense in a second. So I'm just going to show you the basic setup now. I'm going to the inside of my door, opening it, and attaching the theraband around the handle on the other side. From there, I'm going to drop it down to about a foot away from the floor. And this is where, depending on the length of your theraband, that might change a little bit for you. More room is better, but also closer down to the ground is better. From there, I'm going to shut the door on that. So now I have this loop that's coming from the other side of the door. And I'm going to attach the scrunchie around the edge of that. So I got a little space. Now from here, I call this the Harold and Maude. If you remember the opening scene to that movie, Harold was not hanging himself. Again, this is not a noose. And from here, what we're going to do is we're going to lie down and we're going to place the not a noose behind our skull and over our ears. And then I'm going to pull the scrunchie down so it's not going to fall off my head. So this makes it feel more secure. Then I can slide myself out and adjust the placement of the band until that tightly constricted head on your neck gets a chance to release. And the more I pull away, the more traction I get. So you can see now why, if you can get something lower than a doorknob, it's nicer because it's not pulling your head so far up, it's pulling it more back. But really also, you can just take whatever you can get. So once you're here, all you really have to do is relax into it. You can do exercises like feeling the breath move through the back of your body. You can gently nod your head up and down or stretch your arms out. If your head needs support, putting it on a little pillow is fine. You definitely want comfort. And you can also play with taking one knee up, stretching the other leg. What you do is really up to you. With any of these more passive exercises, you make sure to listen to yourself and decide when you're done with it. You never want to stay too long in anything like this, so maybe a few minutes. But it's one of my favorite ways to take all kinds of loads off. So, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, happy whatever you're celebrating, and I hope this helps you enter the new year way better.